Hello everybody, it's me, Jelxy's back again, and today we're going to be talking about many things that are going on the channel. I have a couple new things I want to share with you with content and stuff like that. To all of my older viewers that like Team Fortress 2, yes, Team Fortress 2 is coming back. Please, almighty God, just let me work on some higher end content for that. That is not being pushed out of the way. I just feel as though that I need to diversify my content and branch out to different games. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty because I've been enjoying that a lot recently, so sadly that's where my ambitions have been lying. Team Fortress 2 is getting a lot more content talking about more opinionated pieces, where it's going to be me talking about my history TF2, what I think should be changed, and stuff like that. A lot of stuff that's already been out on TF2, but I feel as though because of how long I've been playing and my experiences with not only just being me, but also playing with my brother and being very team-based for most of my life, I feel as though I can put out very different values on that. The second thing I want to talk to you guys about is I'm starting a couple different things. The first thing we're starting, I'm calling it an initiative so far because I want it to be more than just a podcast. I am starting a podcast. It's going to be called The Cold War Crew. This podcast is not just going to focus on Cold War, right? This podcast, we're calling it Cold War Crew because I really could not think of a better name for a Call of Duty podcast. Now, some people suggested, why not the Codcast? Which I think is a brilliant name. Sadly, that's already taken by another group of people, and apparently they haven't uploaded an episode of the Codcast in, like, forever. And not forever, but in a couple months. And I'm just like, there's a couple of pro people doing that one too, so I don't want to step on any toes by, copying a name. So the Cold War Crew, that is going to be the name. If I can, I'll probably show a visual of what that is right now, of the least logo, the working logo. It's not completely done. We're thinking of changing up a few things. It was inspired by the project name of the game, the logo. As you can see, there's a red lock. That's referring to the red door, which was the actual code name for Cold War, which is a very nice thing. I really like the logo. I made it myself, so obviously I'm going to like it. But I honestly think this is going to be cool. I have a whole bunch of my friends working on it. We're all working on stuff. Another thing we're bringing back, or two things that we're bringing back, which is a little up in the air, but I really want to get heads or tails of this. We're bringing back Jelxy's News Bytes, but now we're just gonna call it News Bytes. Drop the Jelxy's. I don't know why I had it in there. I like News Bytes. I think it's been I like working on fast-paced content where I put up stuff that is like, oh, you got to get this out by tomorrow. I like doing stuff like that. I've been very lazy recently putting up content that requires like literally no effort, and I'm very excited to put out content that actually does require effort because I've been just swamped with work and I can't wait to actually try stuff again. The second thing I want to talk to you guys about on this side of it is I'm starting back up. You guys have never seen this. Just Vibing. This is a podcast that I actually started a year ago now. I think around 2 years, a year. This podcast has been near and dear to me because Just Vibing, it was a podcast where it was just me and my friends just chilling, talking about stuff, where even my friends that didn't know a lot about video games, they even enjoyed it, right? So, sadly, a whole bunch of things, I actually edited the full first episode, and because of certain matters involving certain people, I could not post it. I didn't feel comfortable posting the first episode, but now I feel as though that we haven't had anything happen in the server, like, since that happened, which was, like, a literal year ago. So I feel as though I'm going to start bringing back the podcast. So what you guys can expect on the channel. Too long didn't watch. This is going to be too long didn't watch for this video. Cold War Crew, a new podcast, which is a Call of Duty based podcast talking about news and this game. News in the game about Call of Duty in general, not just Cold War. Just Vibing's coming back, or finally coming to the channel. It's going to be a podcast where me and my friends just talk about shit that we want to talk about. It's going to be a very personality-driven podcast, so I highly suggest you check that out. And then the third one that I am announcing is News Bytes is coming back. It is going to be a very short, I like to keep them around 5 minutes, flash briefing of news based on what I like to talk about, usually based around video games. It's probably going to be very much based around Call of Duty this year, so I highly suggest, if you like Call of Duty, check that out. And once again, to all my Team Fortress 2 fans, I love you guys. I hope you enjoy the Christmas update. I hated that fucking Christmas map. I hated that Christmas map, but that doesn't stop you guys from enjoying it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My name is Jelxies. If you guys have any suggestions and or news or reviews you want to talk to me about, please leave them in the comments down below. But if you guys do want to talk to me more, follow me on Twitter at Jelks_. I am over there on Twitter, and I'm just chilling. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My name's been Jelxies. And remember to shoot for the stars. Bye-bye.